filed a claim, and we've had this insurance company, I'm going to mention them,
Okay.
for over 50 plus years now. Never had a claim, and so I thought, well, okay, we'll get to cover this for us.
Mm-hmm.
No big deal.
Yeah.
And we thought.
So we thought. Good morning, YouTube. Kyle, the roofing pro here with ProWest. I just want to talk to you today about what's happening. I'm very passionate about this project. So this particular homeowner, we filed a claim with him. Unfortunately, his insurance that he's carried for 50 years was not willing to budge and extend coverage. We fought tooth and nail. We did everything we could, but they really dropped the ball. So one of the nicest homeowners I've ever met. Very kind, considerate. He's retired. He's on a fixed income. So I really wanted to do something and help this guy. It sat with me. And I like to listen to those voices from above when they say, hey man, do something, help someone. So that's what we did. We teamed up. Me and ProWest decided to create those funds, and we're paying for his roof. So he's going to get a brand new roof. He's very happy. He was actually a little bit skeptical, which is to be understood. You know, it's not every day a company is willing to offer you a free roof, but that's what we're doing today. And we're taking care of him. And if there's one thing I know is people over profit. You take care of people, the rest take care of itself.
So where are we going?
Right now, we're going to go get some material that we need to get for the job. I ran into some rotten wood, and even though we're paying for this roof, I'm not going to cheapskate it. I'm going to make sure it's done right. So let's go get those materials and get this roof solid for these homeowners. Everybody, Kyle here with a friend of mine now, Robert Wright, and today we're building his roof. How I met him is I was just driving by. He was sitting out on his little stoop here enjoying the weather, and I came up, gave him my card, said, hey, I might be able to help you get a new roof. I noticed he had some damage, and so we didn't do anything then.
No.
He actually called me back about a week later and said, hey, why don't we give this a shot? We filed a claim, and then we kind of ran into some issues. What happened, Robert?
Well, we filed a claim. A little backstory here. My parents bought this house in 1965 when I was a junior in high school.
Oh, wow.
And we've had this insurance company, I'm going to mention them,
okay,
for over 50 plus years now. Never had a claim. And so I thought, well, okay, we'll get to cover this for us.
Mm-hmm.
No big deal.
Yeah.
And we thought.
So we thought.
So we thought, and Kyle jumped on it. Boy, I'll tell you, I can't believe how he jumped on it, and got a hold of my insurance agent and inspectors, and came up, and you can take it from there.
Yeah, and so, you know, we had the adjustment. Unfortunately, they didn't really see what we were seeing up there, so we called for re-inspections.
Better move.
And we fought tooth and nail. Like, I gave it everything I got. His insurance agent was helping me a ton, because even she felt that this was just not okay. And that was really cool to have your agent on our side. And so we filed and fought, and ultimately they ended up just saying, no, we're not going to take care of our client that we've had for 50 plus years. And that really was heavy on me. It sat with me for a year. We stayed in contact, and then what's the happy ending, Robert?
Well, the happy ending is Kyle called me up. Actually, he texted me. He said, hey, don't get your hopes up, but I'm going to approach my
Company
and see if we can't get you a roof gratis. And I'm sitting there, what? Well, first of all, my wife and I, both of us, did not believe it. And I said, and of course everybody said, this is a scam, this is a scam. And my wife and I have been unemployed for a couple years now. We lost our jobs 2 years ago, and we haven't been able to find anything. So money's very tight, as with everybody. Kyle said, well, don't get your hopes up. I'm going to pitch it to them, and we'll see what happens. And so I didn't. I didn't get my hopes up. I just kind of forgot about it. Well, a week later, he said, they called up and said they went for it.
Yeah.
ProWest went for it, and we're good to go. And my wife and I are just sitting there looking at each other dumbfounded. I said, no, this doesn't happen anymore. You know, this kind of service isn't available. It's not here. You know? And sure enough, it is. and still couldn't believe it right up until today when I saw the guy starting. I said, I'll believe it when I see stuff happening, and here comes the materials, here comes the roofers. I said, wow, this is incredible. What's that?
They're all over here by the trailer.
Oh.
Pizza time.
Boys want pizza? Enjoy. You better be hungry.
Thank you so much.
You betcha. Thank you.
¿No quieres hacer la chimenea?
No, pues ya puse mi manguera ahí.
Traes aquí ya. Me va cerrando aquella la casita. Y voy a hacer el patio. Muy bien. En lo que el tío junta toda la basura.
Mientras yo pego todo el diagrama.
Pega el topiar.
The cheese fly.
I remember how excited I was when I got the okay for my uppers, and we came on an agreement. You know, I said, I'll pay for this amount if company can come out this amount. And he said, run the numbers, let's do it. And I remember how excited I was to text you that text saying, what shingle color do you want? And I think you called me after that, what? And that was a true joy, and you know, the skepticism. And one of the most touching moments through all this was when I came and I showed you those samples. I saw that your wife actually had a tear. She was very overcome. And I'm getting a little overcome right now too, but
Me too, stop it.
That is like one of the few things in this world that I truly know that when I experience that with someone, an act of kindness is just, that's so real and raw. And you know, just to complete this experience, I'm excited to see the finished project. I know it's going to look great, and you know, a joy to just now be a part of. You'll be like a family member, and I know we'll stay in contact. And you know, it's these moments, like you said, times are different now, but I've always believed it's people over profit, and you take care of others, the world just takes care of you. And this was a good example and opportunity to do that. So. It's been awesome.
Yeah, I like that. People over profit.
Yeah.
That should be you guys.
Maybe we should have that slogan. Yeah. Put that together.
People over profit.
I'll put that to the top. I've had some luck lately,
Yeah,
so we'll see.
Don't know what else to say.
I appreciate it. Thank you. What do you think, Robert?
Good job.
Glad to help.
We got a friend now too.
Perfect. That's it.
I thought of another slogan for you.
Okay.
You're in better hands with ProWest.
I like that.
You like that?
Yeah, we'll have to definitely, we'll trademark that one.